Life after addiction. It's not all rainbows and unicorns, honey. Let's talk about it. What's up? My name's Nicole Pludre. I'm a person in recovery. I've been sober for 9 years, and I used to do a lot of motherfucking drugs. Some of those drugs were methamphetamine, benzos, opioids, and cocaine. So I was perusing my comment section like I do because I love responding to you guys, and I came across this comment from Candy, and it says, I've been clean a year and I feel the way you described. I'm depressed and I have no joy. I'm not happy. I stopped on my own, but because of your video, I'm going to go to therapy and do other things to help my recovery. That is why I made that video. And I am so glad that it is prompting you and inspiring you to get more help. So many people get sober from drugs and alcohol, and then they reach this point in their life. They're about a year or so sober, maybe a little bit more, and they are miserable, depressed, tired, no energy, no pleasure in anything. And they wonder why. And they get to this point, and instead of seeking out other ways to get better, going to therapy, reaching out for help, talking about how they feel, getting involved in recovery support group meetings, any other thing, what happens is they end up going out and relapsing. And so that's why I'm trying to normalize and make people understand that it's normal and it's totally okay if you don't feel amazing in your sobriety. Because guess what? Most people don't. A lot of people who come online and they're like, my life is so amazing. I've been sober for 6 months. I've been sober for a year. They're on the pink cloud. Have y'all heard of the pink cloud? Well, it's this little cloud that you get up on, and it's like not something that lasts. You are up there, you're feeling good, you're feeling happy, things are going well for you. And eventually what happens is the pink cloud falls out from underneath you, and then reality hits. Then the wreckage of your past catches up to you. Then those people who have resentments against you and amends that you need to make, and the police that warrant that you had from 5 years ago that you never paid, or that speeding ticket. How about that? Or what about that fucking child support that you ain't been paying for the last 20 years and you just got a job and they started garnishing your motherfucking wages? All that shit starts catching up to you, and that pink cloud goes, ooh, and you're deflated. I want people to understand and realize and know that it's normal. It's normal to not feel like $1 million once you get into recovery, because we did a fucking lot of damage in our active addiction. And so what we have to do when we get sober is realize that, understand it, and seek out help. Help to get ourselves on the right track. So if you guys are feeling like Candy, if you're feeling depressed, if you're feeling sad, if you're not having any energy, if you don't feel pleasure in life, that is your body's way of telling you that you need something more. You need to get into therapy. You need to start doing healthy exercises and drinking and eating healthy, getting outside in the sunshine, doing special kind of therapies like EMDR, CBT, DBT, all the different kinds, right? Do whatever you can to heal your brain and heal and grow. That way you can get past that point. But I'm telling you, it happens to all of us. Just a lot of people don't talk about it. A lot of people you see, like I was saying, I'm going to say this again, they're on that pink cloud, and the wreckage of their past hasn't caught up to them yet, or they just haven't realized it, right? They haven't identified it yet, or they're in denial. They're in denial. Yeah, they're not saying it. They're not being honest. That's what most people, they don't want to say, my life sucks and I'm struggling, right? But I'm always going to shoot you straight around here. For about 7 years of the 9 years I was sober, my motherfucking life was sucking. It was hard as hell. Me and my husband had to work every single day to get to where we're at today. And we're just now, 9 years sober, starting to really benefit from all those years before. Now, I will tell you that our situation is severe because we were both severely addicted. We lost custody of our son. We fucked our credit off. We hurt people in our family that cared about us. So we had a lot of things to fix, right? So you might not have as long of a time of going through it as we did. But what I'm trying to help people understand and normalize is that you're going to have a period of time where you're going through it, and that's completely normal, and that's okay. It's what are you going to do with that? Are you going to react to it, or are you going to respond to it? You know, are you going to just react on it and do something fucking fucked up, or are you going to take a second, pause, and respond, right? And do the right thing. So go get that therapy, girl. That's what I'm talking about. I'm really proud of you. I'm glad my video inspired you to take the next steps. And for anybody out there who's been feeling depressed or sad or overwhelmed and you're in recovery, don't be ashamed, because most people feel like that. They're just not saying it. If you watch this video all the way through, make sure you drop a purple heart down below so I know y'all listen to my ass, and share the video with somebody else. And remember, recovery is possible. All right, bye y'all.